What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. Today I want to talk to you about silver motivation, but really quick, just in case you're new, make sure to subscribe for daily videos. Also make sure to subscribe to my second channel, which is my backup channel for exclusive silver content. And if you would like to support my channel in the biggest possible way, please consider getting yourself some DYDSS merchandise. We got t-shirts and hoodies, a bunch of gear that's raising funds and awareness for different charity organizations. Any and all merch can be found by clicking the first link in the description section down below. Thank you in advance. And by the way, for Memorial Day weekend, everything is 15% off. You can only get the 15% off by clicking the special link at the top of the description. But anyway, I want to talk to you guys about silver today, and more specifically, I wanted to talk to you about silver motivation, whether it be motivating yourself to continue stacking or whatever the case may be. Now, yesterday I posted a video titled I Love Silver. And the reason I posted this video was because in the last 2 weeks I posted probably 3 videos that had somewhat of a negative tone in terms of silver. Not from my end, but I posted videos talking about why some people are scared to stack, why people give up on stacking silver, or whatever the case may be. I posted a couple videos about that, and it seemed like people really went running towards those videos, and I didn't understand why. So I wanted to post a video strictly talking about why I love silver, as opposed to why some people might not like silver, and I want to do a little bit of an experiment to see if people would gravitate towards the positivity as opposed to the negativity. And after I posted that video, I got plenty of comments on it, but one in particular stood out to me the most, and it was left by someone named Mike, and it reads, "Your love of silver keeps me motivated. I watch your channel every day to stay on track with my stacking. You are not negative about silver, and that is refreshing." So, Mike, thank you for your comment. Really do appreciate that. As a response to your comment, comments like yours keep me motivated. Maybe not necessarily about stacking silver, but more so about in regards to cranking out videos every day. It's been over 1,000 days. It's actually been almost 1,200 days of daily videos. I have not missed a day. And it's been quite a few hundred days, probably about 500 days of posting videos about precious metals and prepping and whatnot. So comments like yours do not show up every day. It's not every day that someone either thanks me for a video or says, hey, I appreciate the video, or whatever the case may be, but whenever I do receive a comment like that, it's very, very appreciated. So thank you. And it kind of inspired me to talk about this in today's video because I wanted to talk about, silver motivation, and I want to make a couple of statements, and I also want to ask you a couple of questions, the viewers. What motivates you? What keeps you motivated? Is it watching videos every day? Maybe there's some silver stacking channels out there that post daily videos, or at least maybe a couple times a week, showing off different coins, different rounds, different bars, or just the simple fact of talking about silver. Is that what keeps you motivated? Or is it watching videos or looking at pictures of people who post their full stack? Maybe they have hundreds upon hundreds of ounces, or maybe thousands of ounces, or maybe even tens of thousands of ounces. Does that keep you motivated? Does that inspire you? Does that get you amped up and excited to maybe not necessarily pick up the pace, because we're all in a different financial situation, but does that motivate you to set goals for yourself? Does that motivate you to, keep stacking? Like, oh, I want to be there one day. I want that much silver one day. Is that what motivates you? Or is it having conversations about silver? Is it talking about silver, learning about silver, teaching people about silver? As I always say, I try to maintain a mentality where I want to learn from those who are willing to teach and teach those who are willing to learn. It's a good way to grow. It's a good way to learn. It's a good way to teach. It's a good way of having conversations. At the end of the day, that's what it's about. Or maybe is it the thought of maybe retiring and being able to sell your silver to enrich your future, enrich your retirement? Is it the possibility of silver one day skyrocketing and being able to make it big thanks to silver. What keeps you motivated? What motivates you to stack? What started to motivate you to stack? Like, what got you into silver? What motivated you to get started? And what's keeping you motivated today? I'm going to tell a little bit of a story. I'll make it quick. There was a friend of mine who I've known since I was probably 6 or 7 years old. Grew up together. We went to different high schools, and then he ended up moving while he was in a separate high school, out of state. A couple years after graduation, we started talking, I think, via Facebook maybe, and I invited him out back to New Jersey because a couple friends and I, we started a little business together. Friends that he knew from back in the day, and I thought it would be cool to reunite, hang out, and show him what we have going on. He came out, checked it out, and he said, hey, I don't necessarily have a business, but I am doing something money related. I'm preserving my money, and he introduced me to silver. This was maybe 3 or 4 years ago. Unfortunately, 2 or 3 years went by, and I just did not get started. I loved the idea. It really excited me. I thought it was awesome. I was on board, but for some strange reason, I just did not hop on the opportunity. Until about 1.5 years ago, when he reintroduced it to me. He hit me up. He was asking some questions. Hey, did you ever get started? He was showing me a couple coins, a couple rounds, a couple bars that he has. And I said, hey, you know what? You showed me this maybe about 2 years back. I loved it back then, and I still love it. I'm going to actually do a little bit of research on my own this time. And that's when I went onto this website. Some of you may or may not have heard of it. It's called YouTube. And I started watching some videos of stackers who have been stacking for years and years and years, or maybe even just a couple of months. Started hearing their opinions, and more importantly, the facts about silver. And it got me excited. So my friend, who I knew since age 6 or 7, he inspired me to get started. And it was a couple of YouTube channels that actually got me motivated to actually get started. And those are the ones that kept me consistent. So watching videos about different silver coins, rounds, bars, hearing different people's perspectives and opinions, and obviously learning about the facts are what got me motivated in the first place. But what keeps me motivated today is silver, and I think a lot of us can agree with this. It's kind of like a sense of hope that one day, unlike a lot of people, we'll have a little bit of money that we're sitting on, whether it be a couple $1,000s worth of silver. I'm not a big believer in measuring your wealth in dollars. I measure my wealth in ounces, but if and when the day comes where we go to sell, we're more than likely going to be selling it for cash. So that's what I want to talk about today. I want to talk about some of the things that motivate me, and I want to ask you about some of the things that motivate you. Let me know in the comment section down below what got you motivated in the first place to start, and what keeps you motivated today. Let me know in the comments. And if you guys enjoyed the video, please hit the like button. If you guys like me, make sure to subscribe for new videos every single day, 365 days a year. Also, make sure to subscribe to my second channel, which is my backup channel for exclusive silver content. Link will be in the description. And if you want to support my channels in the biggest possible way, 15% off for Memorial Day weekend. First link in the description. You can only get that discount by clicking that special link. First link in the description. T-shirts, hoodies, a bunch of gear that's raising funds and awareness for different charity organizations. On sale this weekend only, so move quickly. Thank you in advance. And once again, I want you guys to let me know in the comments. What motivated you to get started stacking? Was it a friend or a family member that introduced it to you? Was it YouTube? Did you get started on your own? How did you discover silver? What motivated you to get started? And after you got started, after a couple months, after a couple years went by, what keeps you motivated today? What motivates you to continue stacking, to continue working and growing your stack of silver and or gold? Precious metals are precious metals. I understand a lot of us are stacking both. Let me know in the comment section down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you tomorrow. And remember, don't you dare stop smiling. Peace!